Afternoon, everyone. This is week 5 of Ekstra Accounting Solutions video blog update, where we look back at the week and what we've been doing and what we've achieved. So starting on Monday, we looked at the second stage of one of the clients' budgeting process. It's a 4-step process that we normally put in place for clients in preparing their next year's budget. So their next year financial year starts on the 1st of May. So we're at stage 2 with the hope that stage 3 is going to be completed probably in February, and stage 4 in March. In the afternoon then, I was looking at completing some more direct marketing material to send out next week and the week after. On Tuesday, I met with someone who had contacted me a couple of weeks ago with a view that they would like to move their business from being a sole trader to a limited company, and wanted to understand what they needed to do to complete that or undertake that transition. They're wishing to expand their business. So I'd sent out a proposal, we'd had a chat by phone, and then we met up on Tuesday, and I'm delighted to say that they've agreed to come on board. So I've got my 4th client, which is great. So we'll be starting the onboarding process with them around getting a business plan into place, a budget for their new financial year, and setting about trying to see what we can do to help them achieve their objective. Then on Wednesday morning, I went along to the monthly Bismarang networking meeting. I'd been to the one in January, really liked it, so decided that I would commit to doing this one once a month. Met some great people, got a couple more contacts with a view that we'll be meeting them probably in the coming weeks. Then on Thursday, I went to see the offices of a new business relative new business, they're 6 months old. I'd actually met the owners. There's a joint partnership, 2 ladies who's come together to be business consultants in their specialist field. I met them at my very first networking event, and we had kept in touch, and they invited me along to see their new offices for a coffee and a chat, with a view to maybe potentially looking at collaboration, which is always great. So that's what I was doing on Thursday. And then this morning I got a lovely email from a client who had sent a proposal to. It's a charity, and they are looking to expand again their programs and their services within the Belfast area. They put the proposal forward to their board this morning, and it got approved. So I have my 5th client. So it was a great week, a great way to end the week. I'm really delighted. So I hope you have all had a good week, and that you'll have a good weekend, and we'll catch up next week. And now we're going to move to Emmets, the next instalment of Emmets' story. So here we are with Emmett. If you remember last week, Emmett had contacted Ekstra Accounting Solutions because he wanted to have a chat with an accountant who could help him achieve his objective. And one of those objectives that he wants is to expand his business, and potentially maybe to take over another business that he has his eye on. So we've come to the first meeting, and I'd asked Emmett to bring along his business plan if he had one, his budget if he had one, and the last set of accounts that he's got. So when Emmett's turned up at the meeting, we've had a very good session. There's definitely a good rapport between us, and Emmett's very keen to work with the right person, and likewise Ekstra Accounting Solutions would do the same. So Emmett doesn't have a business plan. It's not something that he has at the moment. So that's something probably we need to consider. He doesn't work to a budget. He never has done. He has a good feeling about his own business, and he believes that he's worked in it for long enough to know and understand his own business, and I would completely get that, because nobody knows their business better than the business owner. He has a set of financial accounts, but it's the end of year statutory accounts for the last year, which has been filed recently. So his year end is the 31st of March. So there's nearly 9 months gone, and he doesn't really know from a financial performance perspective how well his business has done. He doesn't have an accounting package either. His accountant does that for him. So effectively he's got 2 admin staff in the back office, and they're sending everything across to the accountant who's then processing that, including payroll, paying suppliers. The only thing that he's really doing themselves in-house is the actual invoices for his customers, which is something that most business owners would always like to keep close to the heart, keep an eye on, because your relationship with your customers is obviously very important. So he doesn't really have an understanding of any of that. So it's very difficult, therefore, to understand whether he's actually in a position to be able to expand his business or not. He feels he is. He says he has a healthy cash flow. He's always got a reasonable bank balance to work with, which is a good sign. He's got regular contact with customers and repeat sales, and he feels his sales is pretty good. So it all looks great. So what we've suggested to Emmett is that, first of all, before we do anything, it would be wise for us to come and do what we call a financial health check. And that essentially consists of spending a bit of time in the business looking at the balance sheet. So we'll need to get an up-to-date financial statement from the current accountants, which will have the profit and loss year to date and hopefully the balance sheet that goes with that. And the way to check really the health of any business is to just work down through the balance sheet, look at the different assets and liabilities that a company has, and really get an understanding of what's the value of that current business at the moment. And using that, then we'll move forward to work out what the next stage of the plan would be. But we're delighted that Emmett has come along and talked to us, and we know that we can definitely help him. If he's willing to work alongside us in a finance business partnership relationship, then everything is achievable. So we'll arrange for us to go out and do a financial health check, and from that we'll generate a report, and then we'll have another meeting with Emmett to go down through our findings and discuss that with him. So that's where we are with Emmett at the moment. And so if you come along and join us next week, you'll find out what our findings are with Emmett's company. Okay, see you all next week. Thanks. Bye.